What's your first clue?
I never updated my fine stats in my sheet.
Oh, I know what fine is. It's not the most complicated of enhancements. I don't think it's +8 to hit, or is it because it's small size, like you're smaller, so you have a better chance to hit? I forget if it goes...
+8 to hit, +8 to AC, yeah.
Okay, it does go that route. Alright.
It does a whole bunch of other stuff, too, so I actually need to have a separate sheet for it.
Well, your carrying weight goes down the toilet, but...
But
so
everything
the weight of everything I'm carrying.
So.
Well, as soon as you can carry it normally, you can carry it when you're fine. It goes down size.
When last we broke... Let's see here. You guys had followed the Silver Inquisitor into the basement under the Red Armory in order to challenge the Golden Inquisitor for his actions. Try and bring him to justice. This did not go quite to plan.
I don't know, we were all expecting it.
Out of character doesn't count.
No, I'm certain the wizard was expecting it. Anyway, go on.
The Golden Inquisitor seems to employ some sort of code or spell or something, and now the Silver Inquisitor, golem that he is, has gone berserk on you guys. Currently, he has Fulton locked in a bear hug, which reminds me, put a grapple state on him.
Don't forget the Golden Inquisitor, who's also been grappled by whatever horrible alien beast that devours souls, is, you know...
Right, that kind of did get a grip on him, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. It hasn't eaten his soul yet.
Swirling mass of a giant eye and arms.
Yes, the icon there is a Paracletus Aeon, because that's all I had available.
It is acceptable, but the actual creature itself is far more horrifying.
Yep. Lindal is dazed by his own spell-turned... was it excruciating deformation, or...
yeah, that's it. It's just a reach version.
No, it was fleshworm infestation.
Fleshworm, there's the word.
Oh, and that's it. Alright, you have 2.
So he is dazed by that until at least round 7, but...
that's going to keep stacking on me.
Yeah, and the Golden Inquisitor did also get hit by the same thing, but only single reach. However, he made his first save. And
however, he is also eternally staggered. Okay, eternally
eventually, he is going to be fucked.
Oh, yes.
And the staggered thing is not helping, I imagine, because I managed to nick him with my barrel bullet. Big one.
Yeah, he can't hold that off forever.
I think he still has 3 full rounds of staggered left, because he only tried to move once while staggered. So, yeah.
Yep. Alright, so yes, things are not looking good for the Golden Inquisitor, at least from his point of view.
And... just shot him to crap.
Which, notably, he did not fall to.
Good for him.
And it is Fulton's turn.
I just tried, it didn't work.
I'll just eat his soul, is that better?
I realized we didn't do so well in this last time, but interrogating is still the better idea.
Yeah.
Well, this guy is not.
Yes.
This guy is not as likely as the last one to swallow his own tongue out of spite.
You say that. And he transforms into a demon to jump us.
Alright, let's try and escape the grapple then.
Alrighty.
Not much else I can do while I'm grappled.
Well, you can stab him if you have a light weapon. Or a one-hander.
It is a one-hander, but... I think I prefer to try and get out of it. Besides, as long as he's holding on to me, he's not going after you guys.
True.
Alright, roll your CMB.
Will this already have my changed strength calculated in there? Actually, I need to check if Righteous Might adds anything to it.
It'll boost your strength.
Your
if,
ability
like-
status does not line up with your ability scores, so you've definitely updated it with something.
Yeah.
+4 strength, -2 dex, +4 con.
Yeah, that's all accurate. I just need... It'll apply to the combat maneuver macro, right?
That macro, it only... no, it actually only uses the CMB that you've put on the token, so the +21. Just when you click that, it'll prompt you for any modifiers you want to put on.
Yeah, it just means I need to double check it really quick.
Between the strength and dex changes, it should just mean a +1.
Would it? Yeah, I suppose it would, wouldn't it? Okay. That's a bad roll.
Yes, it is. That
Tickles
does
our
not
face.
fight your way out of his grip. You still have a move action.
If anything I can
Finishes.
do is a move action. I don't think I do.
Yeah, some people have move actions they can do crap with. You might not.
I might have a swift.
Hmm?
For channel energy to heal somebody, I guess. I don't think it
Yeah, I
has
do
to
a
hurt
quick
the-
channel, but no, it wouldn't really be helpful here.
Can you shape channels?
I have selective channeling, yeah.
No, that's selective means you can, what's the term?
Omit people
Exclude.
from it.
Yeah, shaping, you could theoretically shape into a ray or a line or something and just hit Gorzen for the healing. That's a
I
thing you
can do that. I have cones, lines, and a circle
Oh,
around
so you
me.
can.
He's a Yeah, do the Vindicator.
Okay, there's a feat for it as well, and an item actually. Okay, well, if you just want to slap a heal on Gorzen by using your channel, you can, because you could use 40 or so HP, so, if you need something
Yeah,
to do.
he is hurt. Let me just make sure I can actually do that really quick. But really, can I get a line to Grazin? Answer is yes.
Totally.
20 feet? I should hope so. Otherwise, that's the world's most useless line.
Just a bit.
15-foot line.
I believe Quick Channel uses up to... Yes, it does. And it actually makes a move action, but that's still fine. Yep, but yeah, 2 daily uses and I can channel energies move actions. Let's do that. Grazin get some healing. I guess I'll just hit the channel energy button twice.
Yeah, it's the same.
There's a quick channel button.
So there is.
It also checks that you have 2 channels to use.
Yeah, that's always a good idea. Heal for 37. Haha.
Thank you. 120-foot
Versatile
line.
channel,
Damn.
that's the one that gives you shapes.
Yes.
Mhm.
I just wish this golem was evil, then I can actually use Channel Smite. Alright,
It's
that's
just like an
fair.
Inquisitor. And a Golem. Suplex.
He is not a monk.
Damn.
That would just be completely OP. Give him all these powers, make him a golem, and make him a monk? No. I am not
Yeah.
that evil. Flying, spell-resistant swarms, I'm that evil, but not that evil. I have you now, in the long arms of the law. And he can do that twice only because it's his slam, and neither one of those really lands on you, does it?
Nope.
Nope.
Fulton is very good at not being hit.
Why do I imagine
Even at
him
this
just sort of
range.
patting his back as an attack?
If only there were more consistent ways to force enemies to attack you in Pathfinder.
3.5 they had the Knight, which was just this roadblock of fucking annoy that actually had an ability to make shit attack him. Don't know why I didn't pass it over.
Alright, let's see here.
Because they were trying to not be D&D 4, and D&D 4 has characters that do that, probably.
Well, the Knight worked, though, because it made it have to focus on charisma and actually be knightish and have all these rules involving that kind of thing.
Let's see here. Okay, to do that, he needs to make concentration checks. To do that, he needs to make...
Does he
Actually,
even have a standard action?
He's only staggered, so he gets a standard.
Alright, because he resisted Fulton's thing. Right.
Um,
Or Lindall's, rather.
I think the only thing he can do right now is use something from his staff. But I need to double check. Is that... Let's see here.
Make my monster grow?
Spell trigger standard doesn't provoke. Okay. Alright, so the good news for him is that he can still use something from his staff.
Hey, if we get his soul out, is the soul and still no magic? Sounds dumb, I know, but good question.
Well, he's not an elemental, as far as you know, and beyond being an elemental, you generally need either a body or divine power to cast spells. By divine power, I don't just mean granted by a god, I mean have it.
Right, we'll put him in the body of a muskrat and or interrogate just his soul.
Uh-huh. There's the staff, okay. He still has... How dare you guys actually spread yourselves out in a sensible manner.
You have to do it once in a while.
You know, it happens sometimes.
Also, fear my globe of spell and vulnerability.
And I'm within.
Lindell's
Yeah,
not, but he is on the other side of
And
it.
I'm also a dwarf, so I dare you.
yeah, he has not noticed the damn thing. Alright, what does that globe actually mechanically grant?
Does it work like the same as
That is
Pokemon?
immunity to all spells of 4th level and below.
4th level. Okay,
That is what I believe it is. I could double check.
alright. Then we're good on that front.
He's just a no for go ins for wind wall for you. I think.
Yes, it is 4th level and below.
Okay. This
Oh,
is...
no, I'm sorry. This is one of those things where it describes one spell and then it describes the lesser version below it. It is 3rd level and below.
Okay.
And
Lesser.
a magic circle against evil.
Okay. Alright, this is a 6th level spell, and it's this guy's only option at this juncture. Garazan, you are the primary target of Chain Lightning.
I'm a headbutt it.
Reflex save.
Add 2, because dwarf.
Alright.
My headbutt it.
You're going to halve.
Damn
Whether
right,
it
I'm gonna fucking
affects
have.
Whether it affects you or not, though, it does chain on to everyone else the Golden Inquisitor likes within 30 feet.
Yeah, it
So-
makes sense.
Lindall, Fulton, and the Aeon get to make saves.
I have resistance electricity 10.
Well, yeah.
Reflex save?
Reflex, please.
You're small, so you add the bonus to that. You're really small.
Yeah, my token's not going to be accurate, so I have to look it up. Just a sec.
I think it's like at your size, like 4 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I have a sheet for it. I was just updating it now. My reflex is 17 at this size. Actually, that shouldn't be right. My normal reflex is 14. Yeah, and my dex went up by 8, so it should be 18. I have to figure out where the problem is on my sheet in a minute.
And what is this Arcana's save?
Well, it has would resist electricity 10.
That'll That'll help.
Woo! Resist electricity, buddies.
I have no idea what the summon creature's reflex even would be.
Well, it has lightning reflexes, so it adds that. But really,
They got any resistance to electricity? It's one of those outsiders.
yeah,
right?
it's reflex 11, and then resist 10 electricity, and then lightning reflexes. Which I'm not sure if it's added into the sheet or not.
It would be added in if it's just using the NPC thing. They're good about that, thankfully. I reversed math to 1 once, so not necessarily.
No
used to summon
Google,
it.
no Google, I do not want to see Ken Block's latest video. I want to find an Akana Aeon.
Well, you want to see his latest video?
I do not want to watch Gymkhana right now.
Don't try to tell me what you want on Google.
You and I know what you want better than what you know what you want.
Alright, so go ahead and roll its reflex. And there's the damage. Alright, the summon doesn't make the save, but everyone else does.
Okay, so that gets housed, and I subtract 10 from it.
Yep.
Actually, does Chain Lightning allow SR?
Oh, yes it does.
Okay, well the Aeon is SR23.
Yep, rolling against it now.
And I have SR 19.
Okay.
Which I'm assuming he can make, but...
Yeah, even if he rolls a 1.
Okay.
The Aeon, however, has 23, so...
Ooh.
Well,
Okay, the Aeon takes nothing.
Speak and ye shall receive.
Did I take off my points for becoming smaller?
Oh, your hit points?
Yeah, I don't think I did.
You have 184 still, so unless you had a lot more HP.
Also, is the Golden Inquisitor evil? Because if he is, I have DR.
DR doesn't apply to an energy attacks, silly.
I believe it does, actually, just in the conditions of Angelic Aspect.
No, Angelic Aspect would give
But
you a
just-
resistance to something, it wouldn't necessarily. If it just get, like, DR.
Hold on.
Right.
Is this regular, greater, or lesser?
Greater.
Greater.
Big guns.
Saves against attacks made or effects created by evil creatures.
So I guess I got a bonus to that save, but I made it anyway, so...
It's a +4 resistance bonus, so it probably doesn't overwhelm anything
No.
else you've got in that spot already.
I did forget to add my, I completely forget the word. Sacred bonus, yeah, from bleeding. But either way.
Okay.
Alright, then I'll just take the 18.
Alright. And with how little effect that had, now he's in a desperate situation.
You're at, like, maybe 40 HP, guy with a big gun pointing right at you, soul-sucking angel sucking on you. You're
Yeah.
screwed, sir.
So,
If that was your big last-minute desperation, you're screwed.
no. This is his last minute
I'll
desperation.
remind you that he's staggered.
Yes, I
He's
know.
done.
He has this option as a swift.
Can't.
Always fun.
You do not get a swift. You do not get a move. You get a standard or a move, and that's all you get.
Swift actions can be taken anytime you have a free action opportunity, but you can only take 1 per turn.
I'm suspicious, but fine.
Staggered. A staggered creature can still take free, swift, and immediate actions.
Damn it. This isn't as
It's
good as I
not
thought
an
it was.
immediate kill everything button.
Well,
Yes.
I thought it was just a stun button. It's not really a stun button, it's an inconvenience button.
A stun button is a stun.
Well, I need to go get a stun.
Anyways, he reaches up and breaks an amulet off of his neck.
Okay.
disappears in a blast of oddly colored smoke, and in his place, when the smoke clears, are four small flying demon-like creatures.
Turned into 4 imps. Get him.
Were you 4 imps stacked on top of each other pretending to be a person?
They are not large enough to have fit within his clothing and made a person, no.
Doesn't look
Okay.
like the Lady of Pain.
Shinalar.
Well, that changes all my plans, so I need a minute.
I think your
I-
plan was have it eat his soul. Do you have something
Well,
more,
my
Mark?
plan was to help with the golem, honestly, and then have it
Well,
actually
it's
tell
still
it not
there.
to kill them.
I know he's not here anymore, but I forget if Flesh Worm ticks on my turn or his. It just says every round.
That should be
It
yours,
ticks
then.
on yours.
Okay.
Are we sure he's not here anymore and not just invisible?
He could
Well, he's
be
still in the
invisible.
initiative order, so I assume he's here.
Yeah, he might just be the imp, you
Hashtag
know.
metagame.
Uh-huh.
It might just be the imps, invisible, or really, 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 really small. Or all of those at once. I'm gonna start shooting the imps, I don't know about you guys.
Believe me, Fulton would love to run over there and massacre them right now, but he's a bit busy with the golem.
Well, you don't know for sure, they're like devils or demons. They could
They're
some of them.
imps.
Could be some other kind of imp. More than one kind of imp.
An imp is a kind of devil.
Also, I said imp-like.
Okay, fair enough.
Imp-ish, perhaps.
So, like Q?
Yes.
Lol.
Oh, let's get this out of the way anyway, because I know I'm doing this. Though I'm going to have to beat your SR for this, maybe, aren't I?
It's not hard.
Actually, no, you don't get SR. It gets grease anyway. So let's grease you up, shall we?
You're greasing the armor. It's just gonna make that clear.
Yeah, sure. You tell yourself that. So I'm using my Quicken Rod to cast that.
Okay.
Should I leave the room while you enjoy that?
Armor.
Hello.
And besides, casting a grease spell, which does require a material component of butter. Do you have a stick of butter? Oh, never mind.
Shut the actual fuck up.
I really doubt it's anywhere near as erotic as rubbing oil into someone's skin.
Maybe I use little invisible hands to do it, okay?
And now Fulton
you
is
the
going to be
sex
forever
wizard?
awkward. So anyways, you're casting it on Fulton or the golem?
Fulton. I'm trying to give him the bonus to escape this grapple.
Okay. A creature wearing greased armor gets a +10. Escape and combat to escape.
Yay!
Alright.
Alright. Your next action?
Okay. Oh, screw it. I just want to summon these.
That's not a good thing you want to hear from your summoner, ladies and gentlemen.
Shush.
Please tell me it's not a swarm of giants.
No, it's just some,
Oh, good.
Proteans.
A protean.
Well, why not?
More stakes for everybody.
And of course, augment summoning to confuse the stats.
What even the fuck is this thing?
It's a shapeshifter.
Look at its warp wave effect. What the actual fuck? D20 says a thing happens, and then the thing happens.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's reliable and useful. D20. I get a 17. He just gets 150 hit points. Go me. I mean, almost all of these are negative except 16 and 17, which for some reason heal the target.
Well, it's
Everything
not
else is
random chance
damage
if
or
there's not a
equal-
way for something to go wrong.
No, all of them are bad except 15 and 17. Or sorry, 17 and 16. 16 gives them 46 temporary hit points. 17 gives them a heal spell.
Yeah, I know. There has to be some way to go wrong, and in that case, it's something going wrong with the Protean.
I get why it needs a wrong, but why is it 16 and 17? Not 1 and 20. I mean, it's the same chances, I know, but that just seems a random, arbitrary fucking number.
It may be an inherited table.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Alright, where would you like this?
Probably not my cone, although that's kind of inevitable.
Damn it.
Try again. Don't forget any feats you have to enhance these things. It's easy to forget.
Well, that's why I mentioned augment summoning.
Mm-hmm.
So I get 2 of them. We're gonna go ahead and just put the. Well, let's put one kind of actually over here, and then another basically behind the golem. And aren't they pretty?
I only have an icon available for Kekatar Proteans, which are much worse.
I mean, ever since I got this feed, now my summons are really weird.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Before you summoned angels, now you're summoning what is going to be easily confused with demonic, evil, what the fucks.
They're perfectly neutral.
I'm sure they are. This soul-sucking, random warp reality monster
Neutral does
summoner.
not mean nice.
No,
I
it
mean,
doesn't.
Fulton could easily just glance at them, make an arbitrary no-religion roll, and know they're not demons.
That doesn't comfort me. Any
Ish.
worse
Yep.
than demons.
Yes, yeah.
These are Proteans. You guys did fight a lift upgraded to CR21 Kekatar Protean back in the demiplane of acid.
So we never did. Some random group of adventurers did that we heard about.
Yes.
And I didn't.
You two over there, guys with beards, yep.
Beard.
So that's as much as her turn part goes, and then of course they act.
Alright.
Lasers. Weird lasers. If you fire it at the golem, it seems to be a supernatural ability, but some of the stuff it does becomes spells. And the stuff that becomes spells is stuff you don't want to affect it anyway, so this could work.
Most of it is not spells. This is all supernatural.
But the target is affected by the heal spell is one that's most definitely a spell. And you don't want it to affect it anyway.
Most of these are just confused, con damage, stuff like that.
I know, I'm aware. I'm just saying, my statement was that the ones that are spells are ones you don't want to affect it anyways, so the fact that it's a golem kind of works in your favor for once.
Alright. Two claws.
Laser the shite out of that golem, please.
That's a decent attack.
Indeed it is. One of them even hits. Let's see.
Oh, I completely
Oh.
forgot.
I had the wrong tab open.
I was sitting there going, the mesh aren't quite that good.
Yes, those
Yeah,
are
that's
supposed to be
fine.
19s, not 31s.
Why is it clawing? Isn't it supposed to use its warp wave?
That's how the warp wave works.
It says it's a
Oh,
standard
hold
action,
up,
they can
no,
just inflict
wrong.
it.
Yes, pardon me.
They can also do it as a swift, but it means it affects them as well, so I can
Oh, that's why. These are the mere scrawny CR10 Proteans. So yeah, they need to take a full action in order to do that. Okay, so...
Well, they can do it as a swift, it says, just affects themselves as well, so it's like a risk thing.
Uh, okay, yes, it is better for them to use standard. It's perplexing that they're large and mere CR10 here, but...
Size is not a definition of strength, it's merely a feature.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so...
It's a really roundabout way to quote Yoda.
Works, doesn't it?
Okay, so, Golem. Eat who knows what. 9. Confused for D4. I need to find
He
out
still
if
needs to make a
he's...
fortitude save, though, DC 20. Like, regardless of what it is, it's always a 20s.
Also, I think he might be immune.
Confusion? Maybe.
I don't think
he's
confusion
not
would
like
help us
usual
very much either.
golems, though. He does actually have an active mind. Most golems would be immune because they're just derp, but he might not be.
Confused does not say that it's a mind-affecting effect, but I should imagine it is.
It would be.
Yeah.
I think we can safely rule that confusion is primarily of the mind.
Oh dear, and it's a fort save that he gets to make against it, so,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, he can fail on a 1.
Yeah, if he
Yes.
rolls a 1.
The other one's going to go at one of these pesky imps that's flailing at it.
Yeah. It's funny they don't even have to hit, it's just
14, and
second.
appropriate save.
Success. Two proteins do nothing useful.
So far. Lindahl is dazed.
So
There's
does
a
Dave
small
make you unable to
layer
act
of
as well?
rule.
Dazed and
Let's see.
stunned. I was writing down a list of stuff that stops action so I can put it in bullets.
I'm just checking what my fort is right now. It's 15.
Gold Inquisitor is going to get unlucky sooner or later. That should beat your own.
Yeah, I believe that actually makes the save. And it does.
So no damage, and your daze doesn't get prolonged yet.
Hooray!
So
The
Dave
Golden
does stuff
Inquisitor
all
takes his.
He
Yeah,
did.
I
He
just made his
rolled really
save.
high.
Awesome.
So Dazed.
Also, did the Arcana do anything?
Oh, no, it didn't, because I got wrapped up in your new summons and forgot to take the turn for your old summon. Let's see here.
Summon racist.
No, just the one got occluded by the others.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, right, this is the one that tries to Soul Siphon. Well, it tried to grapple and Soul Siphon last time, now it's got more, smaller targets.
Just remember, it usually just claws them and then grabs after.
There we go. 4 claws with a grab. Oh dear. Alright, it'll huck all of these at Imp 79. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And add +2 from Augment Summoning Strength bonus.
Gotcha.
I'm sure
So-
one of those hit.
Best 33. 33 does indeed hit, and so do the 29s. And grab. Its CMB is 20 plus 2 for the augment, no doubt. Which lands. And soul siphoning doesn't happen until the start of its turn.
Right, yeah.
Okay, and there we go, 22 damage. Alright, Bombard.
Daka, 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 daka. What do you expect?
Not much.
Okay, I am still hasted for this round.
I should point out you can still see the swirling wind around those imps.
You never got off fickle ones. Or no,
He did. You're just able to shoot through it. It's not an
yeah,
immediate loss.
Right, that's right.
Yeah, against your gun, it's a 30% mischance, not 100%.
Right. Daka, daka. I just need to check so many targets I can do. You sure it's just 3? No, I need to make sure. Okay, 3. So, one that is not grappled, yeah, he can just stay grappled. He's not receiving the bonus damage. Other 3, they are.
Okay. And all 4 are in your cone?
Easily.
Okay. You have any way to not shoot the Aeon?
Not really, no.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna hit everyone. Number of targets, I should actually roll for all of them and just declare that the first 3, those 3 hits.
3, 4, 5. Yep,
So,
I'll do
5
it left to
targets.
right, top to bottom.
Okay, thank you. And
So 1,
secure,
2,
okay.
and 5 are the ones you're putting bonus damage on.
Alright. Still touch on everybody, and like you said, you know the order.
Yep, 1, 2, and 5.
Natural ones mean nothing for me. I can't misfire.
I know it means I know. No misfire, but you still
You miss.
miss.
I know.
Somehow.
A lot of natural ones in that fucking pile.
There's only 2 I see.
That's more than there should be, because there's no natural 20s anywhere.
Yeah,
It'll
Bombard
happen.
definitely takes the just throw a pile of dice at the enemy and see which ones stick approach.
So Bombard's part of the
I'm not going to
Imperial
need to hit
Guard.
them a lot to kill them, let's put it that way. Considering this one's almost half of that fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say like maybe 2 shots with focus on them when they're down.
Ooh. Okay. So the bad news is that the Kana goes up in a puff of smoke.
Aww.
Such is life.
The good news is that when the rest of the smoke clears, the Golden Inquisitor is laying on the ground, bleeding out from basically the left half of his chest, and one of his arms are just completely pulped.
So it was a polymorph.
Haha.
Never mind the actual number that you see there. And he is bleeding out.
I used my full action to shoot, so I'm
Yep.
done.
Should I try to
Deeper
heal
just
him?
to throw it away.
Yeah, might as well. You can hit him with a channel energy from where you are, so it's not like it's a big deal.
Fulton.
If he gets up again, I'll just fucking shoot him.
Problem is, it's either do another quick channel and use up burn another 2 channels, which I'm not sure how many I have left actually.
Yeah, well, you might as well. You can still use your standard action to get out of his grip if you need to.
You
Yeah,
have.
I have 5 left.
Yep.
We do want to stabilize him. And you are the only one here with the ability
Yeah,
to do so.
let's make the roll to get out of the grapple first.
Hey, my proteans could roll on the table and maybe heal it.
That would be
That's a
a fun
great plan.
adventure.
Alright, so I'll add 11 to my combat maneuver. Because it is a plus 10 from Grease, right?
Yep.
Better!
That'll do it.
51. That succeeds by 2.
Aha! That's
Yeah,
a
people who are
fearsome
good at
grapple
grapples
we
are
got there.
really good at grapples.
I remember Varg.
Yeah, that would not have worked on Varg, son.
I am well aware. Strategy with Varg is to stand far away and drop all sorts of nuclear magic on him.
And hope his SR does not make you eat dick.
What's that? You rolled a 75 for your combat maneuver? Heh, swish. And if you'd gotten just one more bonus,
Alright, and another quick channel to... Well, I might as well get both Bombard and the Golden Inquisitor this time. Actually, can I do that? How far is my
In a
cone?
line, I doubt it. Cone,
there's no line that will go through both of them.
maybe. It does
I
have
have
a
to
big
check
cone.
the length of my cone.
I think it's a 30-foot. Said in the subtext last time you did it there.
Yeah, it's 30 foot.
Line it is. I don't need it that bad. I'm only down like 20 HP or 30. I'll be fine.
Yeah, alright. Line to the Golden Inquisitor then, for healing. And I assume Garazin can handle things if he gets back up
If he gets back up and
miraculously.
starts trying to throw sorcery, A, he's still staggered. That doesn't fucking go away. And B, I'll just shoot his dumbass again. With salt this time, though.
Also, I don't know whether... Because I don't know, off the top of my head, about your Vindicator levels, what is your effective caster level?
My effective caster level, it's still 18.
Okay,
Because I have a trait that I took specifically to alleviate that.
gotcha. Okay, in that case... 36.
Yeah, he's not dead.
My face! My arm!
Most of my torso.
But not my left foot, how strange.
Yeah, Garazin just poured effectively 408 damage onto him, and he only had 200 hit points between the 4 forms that he had separated himself into. Think of it as a demoniac's equivalent to a vampire's turning into bats.
Ah, cool.
I really wasn't the
You
smartest
were
plan he could
4
have done.
imps stacked on top of each other, you sick bastard.
Well, he
I mean-
was hoping to make good his escape, but he needed to make it one more round to do that.
I mean, even if Grazin hadn't gotten, shooting off, I can channel energy to hurt evil things, evil outsiders, if they're actually imps.
Yeah, but I don't think it would do enough damage to take enough of it out to force them into a form. You have to do enough damage to the swarm to force them.
Yeah,
To
well,
shift
in any
back.
case, I bleed, and that's my turn.
Hey, you're not grabbed anymore.
No, I'm not, but it was still the standard to get out of it. And then a move channel.
Yeah, Swift. Blink.
I have... that's very helpful.
Alrighty, let's see here.
Gore's very calmly starts loading the salt shot and asks, "You want to get up again, lad? Are you done arguing?"
I do find this imagery kind of hilarious, where Fulton's getting grappled by this golem in a bear hug, and he just keeps pausing every now and then to shoot his hand out over towards there and blast some healing energy for people.
Hold on. I'm gonna need to hold you with one arm off. You done over there, lad, or do I need to shoot you again? I got more where that came from.
It is the golem's turn, but I suppose we're waiting on something.
It's most likely
yeah,
realized
we're
it's
just
not a
waiting on
teapot.
me figuring out his action.
It's no longer a teapot. Go smash golem guy.
Ah, there we go. There is no reinforcement from the forces of evil. He flexes mightily, and a blast of light shoots out from his armor. And I need to make will saves here.
I think he's trying to banish the Proteans.
That would make sense with what he said.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to use
my
it now.
pretties.
One of them disappears in a puff of black energies, and then the golem, still flexing. And you will not escape from me so long as I can help it, pending the terms of contract number 3781272, Mark 3, and brings his fists down on top of Fulton's head.
It wouldn't be mine if we just break this golem, right?
I don't want to have to, but we might have
It
to.
actually hit. That's amazing.
Well, he doesn't have to roll that high.
That's the first time we said so far.
Yeah, and make a will save.
Okay. Add 6.
You're
Bing.
fine.
Sorry, I don't give a fuck.
It's a good thing, too, because he just invoked paperwork on your ass.
I'm unfamiliar with this.
So I'm pretty sure it means you spend the next 10 eternities filling out certain forms.
Will
All
save
right.
against filling out your own arrest papers.
Ugh. Alright,
That
I'm
is hilariously
assuming
awesome.
that the golem is not evil.
The golem is not evil as far as you can detect.
Because he's immune to magic, so good luck with that one.
Shinalar.
First and foremost, no. Hit the golem. Don't use the... Just hit the golem.
Okay.
I'm imagining the Protean looking like scolded now.
I mean, it has a pretty warp wave, but it should just hit the golem.
Marching in. Oh, that's the wrong summon. There we go. D20 plus. 19 with its sharp teeth. Plus 19 with its sharp claws.
And of course, +2 to all of these as well.
And oh,
That's
right,
an
right, right.
F20.
Yep. Yeah, the 20 will. The 20s will connect. Let's confirm those. No joy. So let's see here. D8 plus 7 plus D8 plus 3. Its grab is on its tail.
Well,
Don't
why
question
not?
it. Proteans, question nothing.
And may as well. It might roll another 20. Nope. And it doesn't even pierce the DR. Carry on.
Bap, 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 bap.
Okay, what kind of spaces are we working at with the ceiling?
Tall enough
the-
to hold the golem? So it's pretty fucking
Yes,
tall?
Yes, but I'm thinking of huge things, not large things.
Huge long or huge tall?
tall if he's worried about head clearance.
Well, tall, he's not gonna fucking
Well,
fit.
actually, it's 40 feet long.
Then you're good. Lengthy creatures do not take up anywhere near the vertical spaces. You think they would?
However, as far as how much room there is, this room is a little bit lofty, which is necessary given its width without any supporting pillars in the middle of the room. So there is more than enough room for Fulton and the Golem to, raise their arms over their heads, But if they jumped, they could probably both punch holes in the ceiling.
I wonder which is taller after Fulton got sized up.
You would be bigger than usual. Still large, you're just a big large. Large comes in many sizes, my friend.
Yes.
It's like 12-foot large, and then there's like 18-foot large.
The golem's proportions, however, fill the cube of 10 by 10 feet. Fulton is merely claiming that 10 by 10 as his own.
Right.
So we're going to big.
Does our newly revealed drow have any anti-golem zapping spells?
That's redundant, and you know it.
You never know, they could exist.
They
Yeah,
do.
not
They're
so
called
much on this-
teleport.
Well, yeah, I do have that actually.
Yeah, that's your anti-golem spell. Leave. Or summon a bigger
just-
thing
let's
to go
try it.
punch it.
We've summoned this before.
Oh, okay.
Well, why not?
I'm gonna go ahead and only summon one because I can't possibly argue fitting more than that.
Oh, this is a huge tall. Yeah, this thing's gonna be punching or at least scraping the roof.
Just fight metal with metal.
That is the argument, yes.
And now hopefully Garazin can go make sure our golden friend is unconscious.
If he's not, I'll make him so. With one shot at a time. Shoot, make sure he's unconscious. Shoot, make sure he's unconscious.
And where would you like him?
Well, there's a big enough space over here.
Yeah, just like he can't really go anywhere else.
Not without stepping on someone.
I mean, he could
Yeah,
be on
exactly.
top of Bombard, I guess, but
That's awkward.
I got a bit distracted here for a minute. I went to go check something on Mythweavers, and it turns out there's someone using my last name as a forum handle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's your secret other self.
Wahaha.
It'd be a bit hard since they're posting, like, right now.
You
You're
have
really
two
good at
hands.
Yeah, you're good at multitasking.
Yeah, you can be typing right now, even as you speak. It's not hard. No, not hard.
Oh yeah.
Golem, smash.
Ha, lol.
I wonder if this golem has any, like, self-preservation instincts.
And, augmented and blah.
Right. So add another couple more points there.
Yeah, for strength and con.
That's some DR it's got there.
I don't know. Oh, okay, it is a golem. Sorry, never mind. I'm 90% sure this thing is an iron golem. Stylized silver. It's going to have DR adamantine. Unfortunately, the cold iron.
No. His title is the Silver Inquisitor.
That's why I said I'm pretty sure he's just an iron golem with the silver, like, flare kind of thing.
Anything else, Janolar?
That's why he has
No,
DR
that would be
adamantine
it.
versus DR.
Yeah, I don't have a
whatever
lot
the
of things
silver
that can
is.
summon that can hit adamantine.
The usual answer to adamantine weapons is shoot adamantine at it. Hey, Fulton. Your sword's adamantine. Start
Yes, it
poking.
is.
Lindahl.
Dazed. The Golden Inquisitor also still has to roll his fort save against that effect, because that's technically still in play. God fucking damn you, you goddamn bitch. That is 3 rounds of miracle rolls. What is with you? Do I have to fucking
My
sit
dog
on you
gets
and
hit
wait for
with it,
7 rounds for it
like-
to finally kick the fuck in?
Bombard.
I don't know. Is he unconscious?
He is laying on the floor. His wounds are still covered in blood, but they don't seem to be actively oozing. As far as seeing him breathing, he's wearing heavy vestments. You can't tell from there.
Don't know why I can't move, I just can't.
Oh, 1 sec. Try again.
Is he unconscious?
Make me a heal check.
Can I not say we did?
That is how you determine someone's physical state.
I mean,
You
you
lean
can
down.
do and say you didn't.
You lean down, hold the back of your gunpowder-covered hand in front of his face, and you feel him breathing. Other than that, your expert analysis is someone else.
Okay, I use my remaining action to raid action. He starts casting a spell, you know, with the usual hand-wavy nonsense. I shoot him in the face.
Making the check cost you your move action, your standard action.
Ah, okay. I'll just sit on him then. Plonk down and sit on him.
Interesting choice.
You sit on his chest. I'm sure this won't exacerbate his wounds at all.
Nope.
Alton.
Or leave you open to anything should he be awake.
I'm a dwarf, I don't give a damn. He hasn't thrown one thing at me so far, it's even made me flinch.
Okay, has the Falcata macro been updated for using different dice?
Let me double check. It is still set for using d8s.
Well, now you're 2d6s, aren't you?
Yep, 1 second. 2d6, you said?
Yeah,
Well,
he's
he
done
said-
us one, so.
Checking.
4, d6, d8. Which goes straight to 2d6.
Yeah,
And
2d6.
that's, like, logic says d10, but it just goes to 2d6 because reasons.
Because it wants to progress the lower bound as well as the upper bound.
I see two different Falcata buttons now.
Click off your token, then on again.
Yeah, okay then. That'll work. Fulton is going to hit. It already has my change strength and everything, so I don't think I have anything else to add.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm fairly certain grease doesn't do anything on that end.
No, your armor is what's greased.
And here is the speed enchantment, which rolls awful. Iterative. And iterative.
At least you're flanking.
Suppose I
I-
am. I forgot to put that in.
Yeah, that's okay. Even with the flank bonus, wang, 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 you don't feel like any of those really took purchase.
Didn't roll particularly well for any of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's a full attack. Alright. And I bleed.
So do you even dent him?
Nope.
Great, you're invincible and can't hit the broadside of a wall. I have to go over there and fucking do it myself. God damn it.
Though actually, hold on.
Tell you
My
what,
AC
trade.
has gone down.
Well, mine hasn't, so let's trade. I'll shoot the golem until it stops, and you can sit on this guy.
My AC is currently 40.
Yep, let's trade.
Well, it's currently the golem's turn.
Well, when we have a second.
The tides of evil cannot hope to overwhelm me.
I'm not evil, you fuck. Well,
Go
most of us aren't.
Mentesh will say.
Maybe we should
Indeed.
search him for a control rod.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
It's fine. Cold Iron
Well,
will
if there's anyone
save
inside of him, that's a problem.
only 10. Oof.
Eh.
Well, that's irritating.
He's gonna keep doing that, you know.
and
Well, what
then
are my
he
other options?
and then he
Well, throw
levels a
rocks at him.
punch. Levels a punch at Fulton.
Falco!
Sigh. Do you make another will save?
Yep. You're fine.
Hooray!
The Golden Inquisitor lays on the floor and bleeds. Shinolar.
I am running out of options. Unless someone happens to know a summon that I haven't looked at, but...
Would Dispel Magic go help Lindall's problem?
You mean that spell I don't have?
Oh, you don't have that?
Making magic go away sounds like the exact opposite of a summoner's retinue.
Yeah, she's about conjuring things, not getting rid of things.
If you really want to, you could. I don't know how long the Silver Golem's disappear aura is. You could summon something to sit on the Silver Inquisitor, I guess.
The Gold Inquisitor.
Dispel
Sorry.
Magic is
Gold.
Summoner level 3, it's just whether or not Shinolar's taken it.
She has.
You can try.
Okay, we'll just... that'll be easy then. We're gonna go ahead and summon an Azada. And have it dispel magic on Lindell.
Which kind of Azada is it that
A
has...
Gale.
Gala Azada.
Just, you know, always gotta be careful with Dispel Magic so you don't accidentally blow up everything on him.
Let's see here. Gala Azada.
Caster level 13.
It does not have constant detect magic or constant or anything equivalent, so it can't target that specific spell without first seeing its aura.
Should I assume heal wouldn't just get rid of this?
Heal will not stop it, no.
Okay.
It'll heal the ability damage I've taken so far, but no.
God, your spells are just nasty.
It does remove dazed, but only until you fail your next save.
Well, would that give you a shot to do anything?
All I have is other rays prepared. I didn't have my full spell book when I prepared spells.
Right, we haven't got the rest since then.
But if he has Dispel Magic prepared, then...
I actually might have greater dispel. Let me.
That'd be a good way to do it.
He cast that spell, he can auto-dispel it.
Right.
Yes, I do have a greater dispel prepared.
Alright, let's go that way then. Have just the Azada heal him. Give him a window.
Actually, does heal get rid of my ability damage? I'll have to check the.
Yeah. Ability
Spell
damage is listed on there.
It cures 10 points of damage, does not remove negative levels or restore drained ability points.
That's fine. It's damaged ability points.
Yeah, it's listed as ability damage.
Yep.
Dazed on there too.
Yeah, right on the front list.
Is Lindell
Yeah.
insane? I can cure that too.
Debatable.
Not from any technical standpoint, no.
Because maybe
So
he
yeah,
was
it
born that
undazes
way.
me, gets rid of my, heals me up to my current max, and yeah, and then I can greater dispel my own thing on me. So that was-
Alrighty. Anything else, Shinolar?
No, I'm not going to use my last rod charge yet.
Okay. Lindal.
Just updating my token.
Oh, I guess the Protean does swing poorly.
Yes, it does. Do that while Lindal's updating his.
I'm not going to bother changing my token for fine every time, so just bring that back.
Oh, that should have only been one bite. Alright. One claw missed, one claw hit, needs a confirm. No luck on confirming a crit, so its damage does not even get through the DR.
Okay. Oh well. Flank bonus. That I guess I'll just do that.
It takes a 5-foot step to more squarely surround the golem. Lindal, you feel cleansed of those horrible worms crawling through your guts.
That's my thing, damn it.
It was, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. It's all over you. And through you.
And do you have anything else, Lindal?
Oh, no, I'm done.
Okay. Bombard.
He's still unconscious?
That is for you to determine. He is unconscious.
Alright, I get up off him.
And that's your turn.
You need help with the golem, any? You look like to be struggling.
The previous suggestions of finding a control rod would be useful.
I guess I'll just crawl inside the golem.
Wouldn't
On the
Inquisitor?
Inquisitor.
Oh, you want me to here, I'll toss him.
Alright, time to hit him again. Hopefully it'll work this time.
Chalk.
Arr!
Bang.
Well-
that one hits home, but it doesn't sink as deep as you feel like it should have.
Golem into critical clean out.
That one does not.
Huh, that's a lot of AC. Alright. I need to check something really quick, actually. I need to, I don't know
said
that's...
you said you have an adamantine weapon,
Yes.
and what's the enhancement bonus on it?
+5. And it's
Okay.
holy.
This one time, the holy does not matter.
Aww. Need to check something on the Holy Vindicator. Okay, it's when I confirm a critical hit that I can do some special stuff.
Right.
But I didn't. Oh well. And yeah, that golem is not taking damage. If anyone has any ideas how to stop the rampaging golem without fighting it, now is the time to speak up.
I'll look for the control rod. Other
Speak
than
the rest
that,
of the rhyme and hope it stops.
that might work actually.
Someone say teapot when it's their turn. Fulton is a bit busy in combat mode.
The light shines out from all the cracks in the Silver Inquisitor's armor again. And that damn Imantash is not going anywhere.
He wants to see how this is turning out.
It is firmly anchored here, and the Azada does not seem to be under any duress to disappear for whatever reason. The golem looks between the two and decides that the one trying to hit it with a sword is probably the one who's actually trying to deal it harm.
They could just be trying to hug him. Oh, okay, that's a problem.
That is a problem. That hits.
It's only 48.
That's not the
Yeah, it
problem.
didn't roll exceptionally well, but it's still a problem. I need
Yeah,
to get my
the damage
shield
isn't
back
the
up.
problem. I'm 90% sure this thing's gonna stun you now. Problem is not the damage, problem is the stun. Pretty sure it's an iron golem.
Okay, does it do anything else besides damage to me?
You will need to make your will save. You're fine.
Yay.
I am cleric.
Silver Inquisitor, the Golden Inquisitor bleeds. Shinolar.
Say teapot.
Somehow I don't think that's gonna work.
Talking
Always
is a free
screaming
action.
teapot.
So since it's an iron gun, I should totally just hit it with fire, right?
How about no? Seriously, just yell teapot. Talking is a free action.
I don't think she would even do it unless she was 100% sure. The embarrassment of yelling teapot in the middle of a battle is not worth it.
Well, consider that's how the battle started.
Alright, let's just go with this.
Relani. How many? Remember right, these ones come by the dozen.
No bad, it's not 234d4. That's wrong. God damn it. That is very wrong.
Good to know.
Yeah, how about 3? 3 sounds more appropriate.
I don't know, I don't like 7.
7
Where
would
would
be
you like
useful.
them?
Let's go, let's see, I need a straight line for the lightning bolt. Along this wall. Hopefully in an arraignment that will not hit Fulton or the Protean with lightning.
You're gonna lightning the golem, alright.
I'm gonna try it.
It might work if it's an iron golem, then do it.
With my luck, it'll supercharge the crap out of it.
Yeah, it would. He's actually a flesh golem, it just looks like iron.
We've established he's hollow. Lindall can attest to that.
Well, there's flesh in there.
Mm.
Decaying corpses.
Oh.
All the corpses are supercharged, like hundreds of little flesh golems from screaming out of them.
So, well, shoot
Oh.
it.
Right. Relani, they take their turns.
Yeah, all of them just... I have a bunch of crap, sorry.
Right, they're the ones with longbows and scimitars. And 2-a-day lightning bolt. Lightning bolt does allow spell resistance, but is it on this list. Okay, I'm going to save everyone's mind by doing one of these Brillani, and then I will let you panic and react.
Fantastic.
So, the good news is, Lightning Bolt does affect this golem type.
Oh,
The bad
boy.
news is, it causes a chain lightning to happen.
Oh, great.
Oh, awesome. So it affects input in his favor. God fucking damn it.
So, let's see here.
So every other
Who
angel will
invented
be on
this
healing
sorceress
duty.
monster?
Chain. There we go. Alright, so everyone will get... The DC is still the same as the lightning. So everyone, your DC is only 13. Do you think you can make a 13 reflex save?
Yes.
What's the SR on this too? Is it based off the basic lightning bolt?
It is based off of the original caster, so the
Probably can't beat my 29.
let's see here.
My reflex
Sixth.
is 18, so I think I can beat it.
My reflex is actually down to 13 at the moment, but then it has the sacred bonus, so I think I'm good.
Yep. Alright, so who needs SR rolls?
I do.
I do.
Everyone except the Gala is, everyone except the Gala and the Golden Inquisitor is in range, so... Oh, and the Brillani get to make their SRs. Okay, here is the 3 Brillani.
None of those affect me. And that's first.
No, these are the Brillani saving against the chain lightning.
Ah, okay. You had versus SR next to them, so...
Yes, they have SR 17.
Ah, okay.
Okay. This is for Shinalar. This is for Fulton. Who else needs SR checks?
Well, it still didn't hit me.
Lindahl, Bombard?
Nope.
Okay, then you can make your reflexes.
Already done.
There we go. You're fine. Fulton is fine anyways.
The magical angelic aura will protect me.
And Bombard. Reflex save?
Okay. And 2. You don't know
You
what
could
you were
have rolled a
expecting.
1.
It is very possible.
Yeah, 5% possible. Oh god, the pain.
And the Golem also takes... let's see here, he... Right. Gets to take the fall. So, do you want that to happen again?
Let's
Twice
not.
more, in fact.
Let's have the ones that haven't cast shift into their wind form.
Okay. Windwalk. Okay. They have done so. I'll just call them differently.
Everything else can't really even hurt him, so let's just, yeah, they can wait.
Okay. Lindahl.
Let's see.
Don't forget everyone to take that 10 damage,
I did.
except
I
those who
don't.
are spell resistant.
My spell resistance actually was worth something.
It happens.
Yeah, but it was against a an angel that is really only potent enough to threaten goblins.
But I like my angel.
We at least slow the golem down.
I don't really have anything.
Which is why we need to check if the Golden Inquisitor has any kind of control rod or something.
Hey, I'm gonna check him. That's what my turn's gonna be. Check him. And if you know what? If I don't find it, I'm just gonna shoot the thing until it's done. It's not like we can't kill it. I can kill it. Just give me a couple rounds.
I could Hellfire Ray the Gold Inquisitor.
But let me search him first, then we banish his soul to hell, okay? Actually, I need to be right back.
That's pretty much all I have. And once I do that, I think anybody who knows what spell I'm casting is going to be really pissed at me.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't disintegrate his body. It just It just wounds his soul.
And that's when
Yeah.
you get the giant Volcata upside the head.
Yeah, I'll give you a list of everything I have right now. I have Polymorph Any Object, Summon Monster 9, My Magnificent Mansion, Summon Monster 7, A Dazing Wall of Fire, a bunch of Excruciating Deformations and Fleshworm Infestations, Hellfire Ray, Summon Monster 6, more Walls of Fire, Dominate, and Greater It, and Greater Invis. Those are all of my battle useful spells.
Mhm.
Go help Grazin search the Inquisitor?
Two perception rolls are better than one.
Just a sec.
Oh.
I am back. Did Lindhall, did the Golden
He's
Inquisitor...
just pondering.
No, I was wondering...
Random
if the Golden-
side note, because there's not enough stats that we have that confuse my summons. Summon neutral monster, the feat gives +2 resistance bonus to will saves to anything I summon from the list.
Okay.
So, you know, the Protean that's been sticking around forever sticks around better, I guess.
Gotcha.
I was wondering if the Golden Inquisitor made his save. That's all.
He and Lindahl... Well, Lindahl doesn't have to
Yeah.
anymore, but he doesn't until the end of Lindahl's turn.
Ah, okay,
Um,
and...
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to make it seem like I'm casting something else when I Hellfire Ray him. There should be penalties to a spellcraft for me casting silently, but... I just want to see how fucked I would be if I tried that, because I sort of want to.
Well, he has a
One
really high
second.
will save, so I think if you hit him, you might not actually do anything.
Yeah, but once the party sees I've cast that, they're gonna have a bad opinion of me.
Yes, extremely negative.
Yeah, Hellfire Ray is not exactly someone on the side of virtue's casts.
Well, you could always try and play it off as What? That scroll was labeled Ray of Goodness.
What?
No,
No.
I remember there being a way to use one of the skills to cover up what you're doing. Which one it was?
Oh. Oh, yes, I have heard of that.
My first check was bluff. My first instinct was bluff, but it wasn't under there.
Spellcraft? I don't know. Sleight of hand? Does that still exist?
Doesn't really apply to spells.
I'm just. Yeah.
What are the components of Hellfire Ray? Like vocal somatic material?
I'm just bringing it up. Vocal and somatic, so it's just somatic for me.
Make a bluff check in order to make it look like you're also using some material component, and I'll let that add a buff to the DC to identify the spell being cast.
That sounds fair. And there's I believe spellcraft already carries a penalty for me being silenced, so that should help.
Only insofar as the meta magic level applies. Like, even if you're not using silent spell, it gets the you treat it as though it did for purposes of spell level calculation.
Oh, so it counts as a +1.
Yep.
So it's a level 7 spell. I'll have to check my bluff. I don't use, and I don't have a high one. Yeah, my bluff's -2. I don't think I can pull that off.
You are welcome to try.
He says, his sword dripping in, well, actually, shavings of metal.
And there's blood running down his hands, so, you know.
Ah, right. In full disclosure, the bluff check is against a DC of 15.
Oh wait, they need to be able to see me to identify the spell I'm casting.
Yes.
Logically.
What am I
Does
doing
that
right
Gala
now?
have true seeing or seeing visibility? Because it'd be really funny if you cast that and the Gala just immediately fucking smites him.
No, I'm thinking about just getting behind you so they don't have line of sight to me because I'm so tiny.
Not me. I don't know how to.
Well,
like
there's a
you have
nice torture
spellcraft.
bench there you can hide under.
Oh yeah,
It'd
right.
be suitable.
Yeah, I'm right behind. I'm right beside something, aren't I?
But you do realize we're gonna see like the laser, right? The bright red laser.
Yes, but there's lots of things that have rays.
He's
Yeah,
also
but-
hiding right before he does it.
Yeah, and
Red.
combined with the fact that it hits him and he dies, and we didn't want to kill him.
Uh-huh.
Combination of things.
He could explain all of that off as mishap and...
I was just trying to make sure he didn't get up. He wouldn't stop. He wouldn't stop struggling.
I believe you. I'm not the caster, though. She might actually have words, and Fulton might have words. Garza doesn't
Well,
fucking know.
You also have to keep in
There's not
mind,
going to be an effect left for Knowledge Arcana.
she's also the non-good member that can cast. So if she sees it, eh.
I don't know if they're just gonna be angry that you killed him when these guys want information out of
Well,
him.
well, they can't see the spell as I'm casting it. It's visually identical to Scorching Ray, and
And I assume Disintegrate as well.
and the only thing that would be left is an aura of evil, which should be left just from him because he's evil.
and will
We don't
disappear in
actually
3 rounds
know that
anyways.
he's evil. Though
Yeah, so
actually,
they-
I would have
yeah,
known
so
he was
They
evil
would probably
earlier.
assume. Yeah, and that'll disappear quickly. So, Yeah, I was just hiding to gain protection in case
Just
the
a
golem came
question
after
before
me,
you do
yeah.
this. I would have known if the Inquisitor was evil earlier if I'd gotten the bonus of my save from his spells.
Yes, you would have seen harmonics in the air help to deflect it.
So he is evil. Okay.
Or
Okay.
was somehow using an evil variation of, like an evil attributed version of chain lightning.
Okay,
he's
so
still-
it's either evil or he went out of his way to get an evil spell of something that doesn't need to be evil.
Yes.
So he's evil.
Yeah, but he still has some health, right? So
Yes, he is at positive thanks to that channel earlier.
stop resisting.
He's unconscious.
He's coming right for us.
Don't laze me, bro.
He's not unconscious anymore. He's at positive.
He's acting really good unconscious.
Yeah, I can diplomacy a lot of this away, so. Make my attack check, which is at plus 24 right now.
Actually, that's an interesting question. Isn't Grozan sitting on the Inquisitor?
Alright, well,
Nope,
they
he
got
got
I
up so that he could search
criticaled
it.
on my Hellfire Ray.
Roll to confirm.
Oh dear.
Gaping maw just opens.
Roll a confirm to make sure it still hits his touch AC.
Which could be better than we think it is.
A portal to hell just immediately opens.
That's not how it works.
I know, but
You should have
Just
raised so
roll another
powerfully, you
D20
actually
for
tear
me.
a hole in reality and create a portal to hell right there. Whole plane is screwed. Double crit.
wow.
I criticaled again.
Oh,
Does it
I'm
play
so
into the
glad I
portal?
don't use exploding dice.
I really
That-
wish you did, because you could tear a hole in reality, you make a portal to hell, screw the entire plane over.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your 15 d6 and add a ×2 to the end of it.
This is where you roll all ones for the 15d6. You used up your luck.
That's just implausible.
Watch it happen.
Nope.
98.
Alrighty. Any creature killed by this spell must make a will save.
He'll make it. Or not. Or maybe, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that Lindall's DC is higher than that for like a 7th
He
level spell.
failed.
It's
To hell with
6th
you.
level, but yes.
To hell with you, literally. Wherever you're going before, fuck that, hell.
Okay, so the check. Yes, a conflagration of fires rises up around the body, swirls around him, and quiet screams can be heard in the distance as his body is turned into a heap of dust and left with his eyes left staring at the ceiling, completely black.
Person turns around and goes, excessive?
Oops.
Okay, just sense motive. My ass, oops.
Yeah, ditto.
You can roll your bluff check for oops.
I don't know what he got, so.
Mm-hmm. I know. That's why I started making the skill checks masked.
Oops.
Oops.
Not really the best mod.
Yeah, that actually wasn't in character.
Would you like to make it so?
I do not have a bluff, so no. I will explain away this with diplomacy later.
I
No,
promise,
I'm
I
sense
promise
motive.
you have a chance of beating these sense motives that have been thrown at me.
Yeah, we're not that good at it
My
either.
bluff is -2.
I'm okay at sense motive.
That's because of high wisdom.
Oh, the hell, I'll take it.
Just because we have good wisdom does not make us good at sense motive. It just means we're good.
I have a total of plus 15 at sense motive.
How the fuck do you
Yeah,
have
let-
that?
For the record, let me just put these whispers into the clear.
I got a 19.
And Fulton got a 20 and rolled 35. But Lindahl beat Shinalars. Seems legit, he says from the corner, or from the doorway.
I've seen worse.
That you have.
I'm gonna find the control rod.
Garazin, you suspect that that was intentional, but you definitely have no way of knowing whether it was malicious.
Well, I don't know spells enough to know even what he was trying to do, but clearly this happened. Well, I'm assuming he destroyed everything except his stuff, so I'm gonna try and find the control rod.
Yes, his body has been turned to ash and is slowly crumbling inside his clothes, which are badly burned, but they're still here.
Search for something control roddy shaped. Bless you.
Pardon me. Yep, roll perception.
This I am good at.
So does Fulton get anything more than what Garazin does?
I'll get to you when I get to you.
Okie dokie.
Let's see here. Garazin, you quickly rifle through the Golden Inquisitor's possessions. You find... Yeah, just taking spot inventory.
Nothing but guns. His entire coat is just lined with different kinds of guns.
Garazin's really good at that dreaming thing, isn't he?
Shut the hell up. I found a
Lighter
gun
that
in
can
his
be
fucking
used.
study, whatever it was. I will find more.
Does he have a lighter that can be used as a hand grenade?
So you say yes. He was actually a siege mage.
Just making sure I've got everything that you'd find in a cursory inspection.
Usually anything like a rod is pretty easily found, unless he's... Well, you can't hide it when you're ash, so...
Maybe it's an actual teapot.
Oh, I found a 1-foot metal rod. I wonder what this does. Ooh,
Just to hold the door open.
Shiny.
Now I pick up the rod, I hold it aloft, and declare, Golem, you are under my command. You are not a teapot. That's about all I got.
Those are the last words we put on his tombstone.
Garazin,
Yes.
I've heard tell that you're a dwarf.
I am.
That means you have poor charisma.
Terrible charisma. Absolutely horrible.
Perfect. Roll me a use magic device.
Oh no. You want to get me this item.
I have a 6.
Oh, it could have been worse.
I could have rolled negatives, yes.
Sparks jump from the rod to your hand, but they don't really hurt. They just sort of sting, like when you scuffle across thick shag carpet and then touch a metal door frame.
Ow. Would someone else like to try this? It's clearly doing something.
Fulton, you know for certain that that was not accidental, but you catch a fading smirk at the corners of Lindahl's mouth as he says it.
Right, that merits some staring, but it'll probably hold for at least as long as it'll take to get the golem to stop trying to smash all our faces in.
Odds are, yes.
And of course, if it doesn't, and Lindahl ends up just running away or vanishing or doing something else, then that just proves all the suspicions anyway. Okay, Golem. What to do about the Golem? Bombard has the control rod, but failed utterly in trying to use it. I don't think my use magic device is any better. Actually, it is kind of. I actually have quite a few ranks. I forget why I did that.
Please keep him busy. I'll take care of it.
I mean, I do have a plus 17. I could just go try it.
But you can fight him. I can't fight him.
Fine. I'll keep wailing on the Golem then. I would use Hold Monster, but it doesn't do anything to golems. Aww. Isn't that funny?
Consecutive. Always. Ay, ay, ay.
Bloop.
That would have been respectable damage, too.
Yeah. Bloop. Bloop. Things never go as they need to be. And Fulton continues to bleed out of the holes in his hands.
Mm-hmm. That's what he gets for putting them there.
He'll probably claim that his god put them there. Kind of.
Were you nailed to something? Oh ho ho.
Well, technically he is an instrument of Iomayday. That is his
I'm just
turn.
not going to comment on that one.
Alrighty.
You're a dwarf. You have no room to talk.
I have all the room in the universe to talk.
Oh, right. You're short. I forgot.
Ah, see, you got it.
Let's see here. Ooh. Alright, your Brillani are lucky. He's out. But he has no option but to press for the moment. So... Alton, more fish-like buildings rain down on your helmet.
Sure, that's getting dented. Yeah, they hit. Will saves for both of them, or just one, or what?
Actually just the first one. You're fine.
Ha 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 ha.
Don't say that, I just saw you roll a 1.
Yeah. Well, I'm rolling the ones out.
Yep. Taking care of them on the unimportant rolls.
Exactly.
I don't know what he's doing in the initiative order anymore. Chenalar.
Okay, so I have to... What are the actions that would take to get me, besides just moving, to take that thing from him and use it?
If you if you get yourself beside Garazan, you can snatch it out of his hands as part of any other action. It's not like you need to wrestle it off of him.
Not particularly, no.
Got a dimension door?
I can't take actions if I use the dimension door.
No agility.
But it doesn't seem that teleport has that restriction, strangely.
That is correct.
Interesting.
Well, Dimension Door is so much cheaper than Teleport.
So we're going to quickness up teleport, I guess. Because I'm assuming I still need a standard to give it a command.
Using the last of that rod for the day, then?
Yes, that rod is now out.
Zzz-bam. Oop.
That would be awkward.
Yep. Hello?
Huh?
Bobbard, please give me the rod.
Gives the rod.
You have a metal rod, about 1 foot in length.
Gollum, please stand down. We are not your enemies.
You feel magical energy start swirling around the rod in your hand, and you feel like it's not a command rod or anything. In fact, you feel like if you don't cast some spell soon, this is not going to go well for you.
Oh, fantastic.
So, choose any spell you like as part of using that rod.
Screw it. Fine. Let's just throw detect magic on because I don't know. At least it won't hurt anything. Hopefully.
Alrighty. You successfully cast. There we go. Yeah, go ahead and burn the slot. Oh wait, detect
Cantrip.
magic 0th level. You successfully cast maximized detect magic.
Well,
See
that's a
all the
useful rod.
magics.
Just gotta be fair.
Yeah.
Garazin wouldn't have known what it was from
No,
a stick
yeah.
of butter.
This is
No, I
not,
think he'd have known if it was a stick of butter.
not a command rod.
Alright, he's got a ring. That
There's a
means
stave.
Do you have a
the
move
staff doesn't
action?
do that.
I
I point at the guy and go,
screw
"Got
it.
a
I
ring?"
guess I'll be moving next to him to rifle through crap.
What
Okay.
of these things has to do it?
Lindahl. Divine Retribution has not yet fallen on your head.
Oh, let's see. I totally gave Pharasma the middle finger. Now I'm going to summon a demon.
Are you just trying to get Fulton to hit you?
And I'm looking at what I can do for things that might actually be able to fight the golem.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, this golem has a very nasty habit of dispelling every summon it sees as freely as it likes.
Yes, I should point out, even in character, you notice that those Brelani and that Protean have not disappeared. By the way, I just realized we forgot yet again. Shinalar, do you want the Azada doing anything? Like maybe using that holy greatsword of hers?
Beating on this poor fucking
Honestly, I'd
golem.
rather have her try to heal Fulton than. I don't think the Holy Greatsword can do much.
Hmm,
It's not an adamantine Holy Greatsword.
gotcha.
And the Brolani do have a kind of gust attack. I was trying to see maybe they could use on him. Probably wouldn't work, but
Let's see here, there we go, Whirlwind Gust. A Scouring Blast of Wind. Supernatural, non-magical, 20-foot line. Yeah, that'll work. Reflex is... well... fun. Us. Grace.
oh, the third one can't even cast. It's not in the one that casts the lightning bolt has to use a standard to go into the form.
Ah, okay. It probably should do that this turn then.
I could use polymorph any object to also turn Fulton into a golem so we can go toe to toe with him.
I suppose.
The issue right now is attack isn't high enough to hit the golem consistently. That's kind of the issue here.
Oh, actually, I just noticed something. The wind blasts do nothing.
God damn it.
But only because they don't overcome his DR.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Yes, it was. They could have rolled higher.
So am I getting healing?
Yeah, the Gala throw healing at him.
Yep, let's see here.
Yeah, the only problem is that would give you the immunity to magic extraordinary ability, so I wouldn't be able to dispel it. You'd be a golem for the whole duration of the spell.
Which may
Might
or may
not
not
be
be
pleasant.
forever.
It'll probably have a higher int score, though. It's only
Yeah.
temporary. You'll be fine.
You'll also be an unstoppable metal monster. Who doesn't want that?
Yeah, pretty much every golem does have higher end scores than him, so I need to make sure that... What size is he right now?
Golems are blunt, not stupid.
Large.
Yes.
Okay, an adamantine golem is huge, so that's good. Same class, no related. Man is to golem is, so yeah, I guess it'd be related, so it'd be a 4.
I wonder if you could turn a human into a flesh golem permanently.
Let's see, same class, sorry, same, no, not same kingdom, not same class, same size, related, same or lower intelligence would be 6, so no.
Shame.
It'd be for 2 days. You would be stuck as a golem for 3 hours. What kind of golem should I turn him into?
Adamantine let him slam through his DR, but he has an
I'm not
adamantine
sure
weapon,
which
so
is
it's
the most
really-
powerful golem type.
Adamantine. Like, if we're talking like a
In
straight
terms
punch
of
out,
blunt strength, yeah.
yeah, adamantine is the one you want if you're just gonna hit a thing.
But if you can't hit him already, then we have a problem, because turning you into an adamantine golem would make you even bigger and make things harder to hit for you.
If we're going for accuracy, I know the Mercury Golem, Mithril, there it is. The Mithril Golem is basically the super speedy hasted one, which increases your chance to hit.
I mean, my strength would go up by 10 as an adamantine golem. That's
Which
a lot
is
more to
chance
hit. Also, it wouldn't actually affect my int.
Mm.
Either that or it'd give me no int. I don't know which of the two it would do. An adamantine golem does not have an int score.
So your int won't change.
You can do
Also,
a
if it
Mithril
changes
Golem.
my wisdom score to an 11, I don't want it.
It doesn't change any... It only changes your body, not your mental attributes.
Alright.
And I believe we already established as a firm rule to limit its power that it doesn't actually change your stats any more than changing your size does. So you'd get the extra strength for getting bigger, which is on monster advancement. From large to huge, yeah, you get an
Tournament.
extra 8 strength.
Turn him into a behemoth golem.
That would be hilariously awesome.
Make him a rust monster and you just eat
Wouldn't
it.
fucking fit in here, though.
A rust monster would pretty much kill the golem.
Yeah.
That's actually an idea.
I just have to be able to hit it.
If you're gonna turn him into a rust monster, turn him into a rust lord, just a
A
bigger,
rust
nastier
monster
version.
is sort of crappy, though.
No, the rust lord. That's the bigger, less crappy version. Besides, we're more after the ability.
That's a
to rust
CR6
things.
thing.
Rust lord.
It doesn't
Uh-huh.
matter. We're not. It doesn't change your stats or class abilities. Remember
Yeah, I suppose.
We're after its special ability to rust shit by touching it.
that.
Against
it is an
creatures made of metal, a rust monster's antennae deals 66 plus 10 points of damage.
As a touch attack.
Yeah, and the touch can destroy 10-foot cube. 66. Wow. Yeah, that might actually work if I turned you into I turned you into a Rust Lord. I can make you any size we want too, so I could,
Colossal
well,
Rust
you'd-
Lord, go!
And that 23 save is Constitution based.
So if I made you really, really big, it would bring up your strength, and if you were able to hit it with a touch attack, we could bring that save up huge.
If I had to guess, I don't think
That's
we fit a
probably our
Colossal
best
in
way
here.
to kill this golem if we want to kill it. Do we want to kill it?
Let's try and figure out if this guy has some sort of control rod first, and if that fails, yeah, fuck it.
How long would the polymorph last?
Probably same time, like 3 hours.
No, it's not related anymore. I have to bring it.
Yeah, different shape
Same
completely.
kingdom because it's an animal, so 5, but different class. Oh, actually, sorry, is an aberration. But yeah, it's a living thing, so that's +5. It's not the same class. It's not the same size. It's not related. But it does have. Let's see, what's its int? It has lower intelligence than you, though. So that would make
I
it
thought
an
we-
actual.
I thought we just went over that it didn't change for mental abilities.
No, but how long it lasts is dependent on the base. Is dependent on the target creature's intelligence. So that would make it 7, and you would be you would be a colossal Rust Lord for a week.
Ooh.
But we could dispel it tomorrow.
That'd be kind of awkward.
Yeah, it doesn't have the immunity to magic stuff, so I guess that doesn't really matter.
That'd be kind of weird, a Colossal Rust Lord.
I mean,
Hey,
my
guys.
exotic could maybe just spam dispel magic too, and hopefully
Yeah, sooner or
eventually
later we
get
get it off.
Yeah, if worse comes to worse, we can dispel it tomorrow.
I mean, you could just do that, and I'll sit and deal with the golem until we know that we can't stop it.
Yeah.
Okay,
The good news is
polymorph
Rust
any
Lords are very
object.
close to the ground, considering their type. They're not like gonna bust at the ceiling. You'll be stuck, but you won't be.
Oh
able to
wait,
bust
do we
at the
have
ceiling.
room for you to become colossal here?
Up,
Let
he's
Quickly
definitely
check
a
here.
low to the ground creature, so he's not gonna have to worry about busting through the ceiling. He's just gonna get stuck.
Rust monsters are colossal long too, right?
E-
How will I get out?
Well, at large
You're
size,
stuck.
they don't have tall or long specification here. It says it's hulking, but it's low to the ground. It
has a
will
reach of
fit
5
in
feet.
here, but it is your back. Its back will be brushing the ceiling, and it's not making its way out of here without tunneling upward.
The easiest way to tell if they're a large long or a large tall is their reach. If they're large and have a reach of 5 feet, which the thing does, that means a large.
Actually, the
long.
bigger problem is after we've killed the Silver Inquisitor, how do we prove that this happened?
Well, don't kill him. That's
We
the
leave
point.
the city immediately.
But we haven't
leave the
got.
city and
did we
take
even
the
get
body with no soul in it and try and interrogate it.
We
Fail,
really
Well,
realize
should
you
not
fucked
kill
us.
us.
Don't get too far ahead of yourselves, guys, because this is all happening in Lindall's head.
His head is crowded.
We're all voices in his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
so
problem is we have nothing on Kodak the Hero still.
And that's why he's so murderous.
well, the Silver Inquisitor is not going to give us any information on
I
Kodak.
don't know, the
Hero.
gold might have.
And
you
speak
asshole.
with Dead. Speak with Dead will still work on the Golden Inquisitor. He's just in hell now. He's not going to be happy.
No, it's not.
I would probably discourage you from doing that in case he says something about being in hell.
The weather's quite nice.
So yeah, I've decided I'm going to make Fulton into something that can handle this golem. Hey Fulton, I'm going to make you into something that can handle the golem. Have fun.
What?
Alton, you're being hit with a ray of some kind. It's the same color as Lindall's usual polymorphing trickery.
Can I make a spellcraft check before I decide if I'm gonna make a save for this?
You may make a spellcraft check to identify the spell. You can't
Hey,
identify
Fulton,
the
I'm turning-
parameters, however,
I'm going to turn you into something that can handle the golem. Have fun.
he says.
Word.
It is polymorph any object. It is not Hellfire Ray.
Well, I am the thing standing between me and standing between the Golem and Lindal, so I trust he at least has self-preservation not to get rid of that. So yeah, alright, he can zap me.
You choose to fail to save?
Yeah.
You are now a colossal rust lord. We will declare you the rust overlord.
16. And you're
Praise
caught up
the
by
rust
8.
overlord. Praise his power. Devourer
Now,
of armies.
Are those up buys from his base medium or from his current large?
From his current large.
Okay.
So, yeah, from his base medium, it brings it up by 24. So yeah, so from your current size, that brings your strength up by 16. Your dex is the same. Actually, sorry, your dex goes down by 2 when you go to huge, and then stays the same. Oh, sorry.
You said it was up by
it's the
8
same.
con?
Your con's up by 8. Your natural armor's up by 4, 5, 9.
So wait, my natural armor is up by 9?
Yep.
So I've strength of 42 now.
And what is your con score?
32.
32 minus 18 is 14, div 2 is 7. The save DC for your rust is 30.
Nice.
You feel like you have 4 legs, you have antennae, and everything that's made of metal smells delicious, like a roast pork that's been sitting over the fire for just the right amount of time.
Huh.
Defend me, Slime Lord. End of turn.
Slime Lord.
What?
Rust overlord. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. Defend me, Rust Overlord.
I choose you.
It's better than summoning.
I
I'm
will
just going
point
to
out
turn
that
my
as a
party
Rust
members
Overlord-
into things.
As a rust overlord, this would be huge.
Rust Lord. Just Rust Lord.
Now look at his size. He's a rust overlord. As a rust overlord, not only do you sense the metal in just things that are metal, but living creatures' blood, you actually can sense the iron in it and can use that as a food source if you are desperate.
I want to
don't
leave
think he's
now.
that hungry yet.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
What's
I'm just
happening
saying,
right
you get too hungry, you might start, human flesh.
So here's an interesting question.
Yep.
I still have greater angelic aspect, even if I don't exactly look like an angel at the moment.
Let's stick around
Ah,
here.
right. What is the, what school is that spell?
It's transmutation, but it is not polymorph.
Okay. It stacks.
I've been checking that actually. None of the things I've cast myself are polymorph.
Okay. It's still on you. It stacks.
So how the hell does that work with true speech?
You still have true speech, you're just not able to speak anymore because you have mandibles.
So you understand stuff.
This is not
Because
my
you
first
do
time
not also
playing
have
character
wild
with mandibles.
Clickety clack.
Yes, I've done that quite a few times in other games.
We should get a party member come in and play a base fighter just for who I just modify by turning him into things. That would be hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I've been polymorphed. What else is Lindal doing?
Grinning evilly, no doubt.
Continuing to cower under this desk.
And by desk he means rack.
I'm cowering under the torture device, yes.
Bombard! There is a rust
I'm-
monster in the room.
Yeah, well,
It is the room.
I'm gonna stay far away from that. Really far.
Tearing me apart, Rust Monster.
You keep looking at me, I shoot you. You can't eat bullets in motion, asshole. Anyway. I'm just gonna toss the Golden Inquisitor and pass everything that looks like it could be a control rod or a control object to she, so this is a pile of stuff. Ring, staff, the two miniature not people, and the helmet, I suppose. Plonk the helmet on her head. Go do a thing.
Oh God, Fulton.
Don't put the helmet on their head.
Why not?
Because for all you know, it's cursed.
On his head, so he wore a cursed helmet?
It can be cursed for everyone but him.
You've done worse.
Yeah, but we're
Fine,
not
I just put in
smoking
the pile in
either.
her arms. And I'll look at his body again. Make sure I didn't miss anything.
All right. You search the body again. Just a second. Okay, making sure I still had Fulton's normal token at hand.
Oh, right. I guess I should get some temporary HP, huh?
Yes, to the tune of...
Well,
Let's
I
see
went
here.
up in con by 8.
You have lost all of your old temporary HP, so...
Yes.
And Skullhat's disappeared.
Sorry. Throws on me.
Alright, you do not find anything new on his body with your hasty search.
Looks like I would get 72 temp HP from that.
That math sounds correct.
Anyway, so I made my friction roll to find anything new on him. I presume I didn't, and there you go.
Yeah, you didn't find anything new.
Other than that, I just pass everything to she, so she is now holding effectively everything in her arms.
Alright, you heap into Shinalar's arms, because that will totally be helpful. A staff, a blue stone ring. She already has the 1 foot metal rod. A pair of small featureless human figurines, and a shiny golden helmet.
I tell her to do things.
Alton,
Yes, just checking.
the
something.
hungry.
I'm debating trying to grapple the golem in return.
Honestly, you can just sit there and give the golem a look, and he'll probably sit down and surrender.
Well, even at this size, your grapple is going to be pretty piss poor.
Honestly,
I'm gonna,
actually,
I'm
you
gonna
don't need to
delay
do
my
anything.
turn.
No, you really actually don't need to do anything. Here's why. If he punches you, he'll rust his own hands off.
It's only if the antenna touch.
Yes,
No,
and that's
if
a touch
any metal
attack.
object, any metal weapon touches, it corrodes instantly. Your fists are metal.
No.
You will-
No,
hurt
it's
yourself.
only if the antenna touch.
Yeah,
It's
this
not there.
this is not where.
Hold on. Okay, here we go. A metal weapon that deals damage to a rust monster corrodes immediately under rust. Wood and stone, other non-metallic weapons are unaffected.
Yeah, that's only weapons. It specifically mentions creatures higher up.
Okay, so creatures that punch you that are made of metal do not rust. That is weird.
Yes. That's normal Pathfinder and D&D weirdness. Creatures are not weapons.
So,
Oh,
They're
you got
not
the plus 4
objects.
racial bonus in that DC before, right?
Which DC?
The Constitution-based DC for rusting.
Yeah, I took the 23 reflex and calculated the difference between its con of 18 and your con of 32.
And you got the
that's-
racial bonus.
What racial bonus?
It says right there in the ability, the save DC is Constitution-based and includes a plus 4 racial bonus.
Yes, it already includes it, so I didn't need to re-include it.
Okay. I think I'll delay my turn until after Chenalair.
Oh, okay. Give the guy one last chance to be controlled.
Oh God, the pressure.
The Silver Inquisitor. There we go. You cannot intimidate me into surrendering. Good will always triumph.
Hokogen! Sorry, your Silver Inquisitor voice reminds me of the Ultimate
Oh,
Warrior.
no, you're good.
That's interesting.
You need not apologize for that.
Yeah, neither of those hit, since my AC is currently 40.
The natural one punches himself in the face.
He trips and manages to land on an antenna.
No. Shinalar.
Ah, boy.
Hey, greasy rust monster, I just noticed that. Mmm.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Almost any of these things. Damn thing.
We'll try one at a time, fuck it.
Guess I technically have detect magic running,
You have
Yes,
maximized the take magic running.
which does nothing. It doesn't even skip me to the third round.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm assuming they're all magical. I'm just gonna go off a bet on that and assume they all have auras.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good bet. They all have auras.
Of course.
Yeah, but you should be able to see which types of auras things have, and command rods have a specific aura. You'd have to run the spellcraft check, but yeah.
Well, let's give it a roll.
Let's see here.
That is atrocious.
Let's see here. This is the second round, so... Oh. Huh, you actually can't determine the school until third round. Right now you've just got number and power of the most potent aura.
Logic of the most potent might be the correct one.
Well,
Maybe?
discounting, everything that you and your friends brought into the room.
Of which the most powerful magic item is very clear to Gore's and Spear.
That's what I'm determining.
Your beard is not magic.
Yes, it is. It's a dwarven beard. There are a few things that's magical.
The highest caster level one here is actually the stave.
Considering that thing shot lightning, it might pull double duty, but I doubt it.
Oh, did we actually see him use that for that?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
no, we saw him shoot lightning.
Okay.
He used that stave to cast the chain lightning, and he also used it to hurl a prismatic rays.
He was also holding
Prismatic
it when
spray,
he said
rather.
teapot, though.
Yeah, but he's also wearing the helmet and the ring, so...
Yes.
I mean, he didn't present the figurines, so we can kind of discount them. The stave probably doesn't have it, because it's probably
Sure, the
filled
ring
with
had
magic
them.
spell charges.
Ring or hat.
Putting either of those on could be a really bad decision.
Put them both on at the same time and try both at the same time.
That's an even
Rawr.
worse decision.
It's the worst decision. It is the smartest.
Well,
Well, you can't be possessed by his soul because, duh.
She doesn't know that.
Well, we can presume.
No, you can't.
alright, let's...
That spell
well,
could have been anything.
the most visually thematic would be the helm. So... let's try it and hope it doesn't kill me.
Put on his golden
worth a
helmet.
bet.
You are declared the Golden Inquisitor and become lawful good on the spot.
Yes,
Cerebro.
I've now inherited the position.
Yes.
You're
Oh,
putting
hey,
on the
El Golden
helmet.
Inquisitor.
Yes, I'm taking off of my Jingasa, I suppose, as well.
Do you wear one of those? Just straight up?
I'm fluffing into something slightly different, but yeah.
Yeah, I would hope so, because that thing looks very silly on you.
Uh-huh.
Coriol wore one.
It was very silly on him, too.
That's rude. He was a magic ninja.
Don't care. Was still silly.
I just had the ability to put on an amulet for Aaliyah.
Okay, so your hat's on.
Yep.
Yeah, does my head immediately explode?
Your head does not immediately explode.
Excellent!
Yay!
It's on a timer. No.
Great. Why does everything taste like
Wait, time over
strawberries?
is good for me. I can run away.
So, well, screw it. Let's just try to use it.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh.
The helmet requires no activation or anything. You just put it on, and you feel like people will listen to you. People will feel like you're important. People will treat you nicer and better and perhaps
hat.
even respectfully.
Definitely a charisma hat.
Hey, you're looking hot.
Great.
Just shoot in your direction.
And that's when the hat gets taken off immediately.
That wasn't in character. I was being an ass.
I know.
She'll still try to talk him down, but I don't think it'll work. So the same command, basically, to stand down.
Okay, go ahead and give me the words.
Damn it. Stand down, Silver Inquisitor. You are not a teapot. I hate this.
His phrase was teapot. We can't help it.
Roll diplomacy.
For some reason, I can't find the skill button. I'm good.
It's next to the FRW.
I know. It's right there. It's the same place it's been.
I cannot stop my righteous rage until there is no evil left to vanquish. Fulton.
Great.
Well, that didn't work. So, Fulton's gonna try and touch the Silver Inquisitor with an antenna.
Bad touch.
In
like
this
a-
case, very much so.
The big furry hug.
He touched the Silver Inquisitor, and I can't tell you where.
Can you show us on the door?
Oh, with a strength score of 42.
A big part of grappling is size and strength.
Oh, not grappling. I just said hit him with a touch attack.
Yeah, and then you're just beating the shit out of him.
Does that hit his touch?
That'll do it.
It does.
Alright, and he needs to make that Constitution save and 66 plus 10. Okay.
Go ahead and roll me the. Well, actually, yeah, I guess you might decide whether or not you want to apply it.
I am applying the damage.
Yeah. Okay.
That rolled awful.
66. 20 is actually only a little below target.
Hmm.
Alright, so 30. Reflex save.
I thought it became a con save.
No, it's constitution based. Your con is higher than the base Rust Monster con, so the DC goes up.
Okay.
Like, it's just like your spells, they're wisdom based. This is a constitution based save DC.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, anyway, that failed, and it takes... You see some deep orange cracks form on the surface of the Inquisitor's chest where you hit it.
Although,
You
That
still
was
get
just
your
a-
iteratives.
yeah, I do, don't I?
You only have 2 antennae, so you just get 2 antennae.
Okay, I'll attack again.
Back in just a moment.
He also has a bite, but I wouldn't bother with it.
You might be enjoying that a little much.
I love playing characters with mandibles. I love it. It is
Yeah, now
seriously
we're hurting
fantastic.
Now we're finally hurting the golem.
That we are.
How about this? When he changes back, let's just polymorph some mandibles onto it normally.
Yeah.
Hey, I like
Then we
playing
walk into an
mandibles.
anti-magic field and they go away.
I like playing mandible characters. Falston does not want mandibles.
Why didn't you play a Thycreen?
You should have played a Zill.
Or that.
There are all sorts of things I could have played, and I didn't quite feel like it at the time I made Falston.
No DM should let you play a Zill.
Probably not
Not
Thycreen
even if
either,
they're a
honestly.
duke?
I let somebody play one, but backstory to that, they were damaged and a whole bunch of their stuff was stripped out because they have at-will plane shift and it's sort of bullshit.
Ah.
Okay, what can I do now?
Make me bigger.
You're the biggest size anything can get to.
Psh,
I
lies.
can make
you
myself-
Hey, I
into a
don't
building.
buy that.
It's lies.
I could
You
make
know
myself
there's another
into a
layer.
building.
He could fit. We'll make him fit.
I'm a rock. Actually, that's a good way to defend myself if I'm ever in trouble. Just become a lump of adamantine until until the danger's over.
Yeah.
So long as you're not attacked by a rust monster.
I need to get an item that'll turn me to stone by night. Oh, I don't really have anything. I've already blown most of my stuff. All I have left is my summon monster 9. And a bunch of polymorphs and some excruciating deformations. I'm gonna back into this corner and put up a wall of force going along there. I'm going into full coward mode.
Seems legit.
I'm gonna hide in my corner and just live here.
Hey, I can still cast spells from behind here, so I'm good. Yeah, I don't have anything.
Bombard.
That looks handled. Look at she. Yeah. Should I try one of them, or...
I suppose you can try the figurines.
I picked them up. Is it they're vaguely humanoid shaped?
Yep. Like blank toy dolls.
Hold them up and declare, Golem! You are no teapot. Obey me! And I wiggle them.
You wave your dolls in the air. Nothing of note seems to happen.
It occurs to me magic is arbitrary and stupid.
It occurs to you just now, does it?
Yes.
They're just Ken and Barbie dolls.
They're not for eating. Yeah, I'll bring back to she. Stop chewing on that piece of the Silver Inquisitor. We're already in enough trouble. I don't care how good he tastes. It's not an excuse.
The antenna droop.
He carries on with his assigned duty.
Those
Yes, those are at Fulton. Are you remembering your Oh, actually, yeah. Even with the +7 natural armor, those are still going through.
Mm-hmm.
The natural armor mostly just makes up for the size increase.
Ouch. Am I
You have a hero
gonna...
point?
I think I have a hero point. Yeah, I'm gonna burn that.
Okay.
Lucky, I don't get those.
There.
You get extra feet, butthole.
All right.
What's a hero
Yeah,
point?
it gave me an extra 18 hit points.
Oh, and I forgot to do
Ooh.
this. Oh, apparently because you gave me a new thing, it doesn't have my bleed on there anymore.
I keep
Although if I
forgetting
manage to
Pathfinder
kill my
has
nemesis,
these.
I get boosts.
That isn't anything I did.
Well, it didn't have my bleed, but there, now I'm bleeding.
Oh, I think bleed gets reset when you receive magical healing, just because
Ah,
it normally does.
So I assume I passed the save with that reroll?
Oh, yes, a 38 does indeed pass.
Okay, taking damage. Actually, does my armor DR still apply right now?
Oh, let's see here. Yes, because it's part of you right now.
Okay. There we are.
Shinalar. And let's
Yes, the
remember
ring is
your
next.
your summons this turn.
It's not like they're accomplishing jack of crap.
Yeah, the Imitesh isn't able to get through that thing's DR unless you want to risk some more warp waves.
Which it will pretty much almost always pass. I mean, I don't know. I would say leave it just to speed things along because it's probably not going to be doing a whole lot. I do kind of want it to stick around because it has one charge of break enchantment. I might try and fault it, but it probably
That'd
won't
be
work.
helpful.
It's got a really low chance of working because it's
And
also not a high caster level. So,
And the Gala Azada?
God, I wonder what it thinks about this weird ass fight. Most of its spells won't really be that helpful. Let's have it come over when we're near She and maybe Bombard, throw maybe a heal on Bombard and then act as small support. If, for some reason the golem breaks off.
Okay.
And it can be my moral support as I have to spew out stupid command words. Well, the hat hasn't killed me. So let's try the ring. Oh, actually, wait. No. I can now do this.
Yes, you've had the spell up long enough that you can now determine the school of the various auras.
Yes, so let's take a look. I guess I'll have to technically take off the hat to look at it.
Logic says yes. That's all then.
Okay. The helmet has a divination aura. The ring, where did the ring go? The ring has an enchantment aura. The stave is heavily mixed. And those figurines...
I am back. Anything change?
No, we're just going over auras.
The figurines have enchantment auras. And you already know what rod is.
And I have to ask this as general game knowledge because I'm not as familiar. What would I generally be looking for in a command rod? I'm assuming she at least have an idea.
Normally a command rod will have some kind of sigil to identify, if not the maker, the thing it controls. In fact, if you had found a command rod by now that matches the Silver Inquisitor, you'd expect it to, match some mark on him, or at the very least be made of the same metal as him.
I'm starting to feel it might not actually even be here.
Or that there is no control rod and it's just a predetermined phrase.
Yep.
We could try finishing the phrase.
He had to be more specific, because he said, I thought you always looked like a teapot. It could be something like, you look nothing like a teapot.
Hey, Golem, you don't look anything like a teapot.
It's not your turn.
Yeah, just for safety's measure, I guess I'll put on the hat again, because it's at least related to kind of what we're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, Silver Inquisitor, you look nothing like a teapot, because that's the best I've got. And, yeah.
My righteous rage cannot stop so long as evil is present.
Hmm.
No, leave. I'm kidding. I don't know that yet.
You know what? That might not actually be a bad idea.
Anything else?
No, that's, yeah.
Dalton.
Do both of those hit, or does only one?
Versus touch, those both hit.
Hooray!
Although that time he does save against one.
Oh, so he does. Oh, he saved against the one with more damage. He is slowly going down, though.
Oh yeah, yeah. You've got him to
Compared to what?
You've dealt let's see here, 160. Linda.
You're back.
Oh, that was.
Just checking something.
Yeah. Just changing up the music.
I'm tired.
Stop that.
How far is outside of here from here?
Outside.
I suppose I can get to the hallway of the place.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
outside,
leaving the room.
outside of this room is 45 feet.
I want to bounce to somewhere I can safely bounce to.
Sorry, I don't follow the question.
I'm just checking something. I'm gonna bounce to there, and then that was 60. And then say another 30 feet down the hallway out of here.
Okay.
Bye, Z's.
All right. You are now in the. Well, they would be the maze-like surrounds of the hallways, twisting hallways of this level of the armory. And I say it would be a twisting mazeway, except for the fact that part of the hallway is collapsed, blocking off access in one direction. You can hear men working away at the walls, at the rubble with picks on the far side. The other direction just leads into a couple medium-sized rooms that are currently uninhabited. Looks like it's just a generic food storage in there, sacks of apples and such like stacked everywhere. And not too far from you is the vertical hole up to the surface that you suddenly understand why you were suddenly put into a blender and shortly before you were yanked out by your collar and presented.
Okay, I'm just going to wait here and listen for the battle to end. My part's done.
Alrighty.
So what just happened?
Lindahl
left.
Yes.
Alright.
He has declared, well, I contributed. See you guys.
Gorzen just sits back and sees things are under control for the time being, so, react as necessary. Turn done.
Evil cannot stand around me, unless it is propped up by its arms.
Okay, so the second one misses, but the first one hits.
We kind of need him alive just so we have an excuse as to what happened.
That might be difficult.
It's been proving to be, yes.
Oh, actually, you don't have to be making the save anymore.
Okay.
That particular spell has run its course. Chenelaire?
At her wit's end, she will continue to try to reason with an unreasonable killing machine.
Mm-hmm.
So we determined none of the items to do it.
You've got to be kidding me. Evil is not present. Stand down.
Evil is all around me, specifically at compass bearings 270 and 90.
Gorzin pulls out his compass. I have a compass. I'm dead serious. I will find exactly where he's talking about and shoot the evil in the
That's
face.
left and right of him.
Unsummon your shit.
It's not evil!
Doesn't matter.
He just thinks everything is evil. He's insane.
Yeah,
Well, he
that's
said
kind of how this
specifically
is
left and
going.
right, so... Actually, right. No.
Fulton will click his mandibles.
There's no place like home.
His ruby mandibles.
There's no body like half orc. There's no body like half orc.
What?
That's unique.
Oh, oh, whoops.
Little transposition there.
2d0.
A little bit.
The universe unravels underneath Fulton's attack.
I suppose that's some evidence that I'm tired.
Probably, yes. Alright, let's see here. That's 29 and 37, aka 20 and 46 is 66.
More antenna hugs.
Lindahl, are you pressing your escape?
No, I'm just gonna wait here.
Bombard.
I look at she. Unsummon your stuff. It isn't exactly vital right now, anyway. Maybe it'll calm his ass down.
Out of character, I'll remind you that Fulton will remain a colossal rust lord.
You don't know
With
that.
with 4 int.
Don't fucking know that.
Yes, you do. Cheetah has nothing to do with that.
No. We're talking about... He said that stuff, so I presume.
I didn't say anything about how the golem would react. I'm just saying there's still going to be a colossal rust lord in the room.
I don't know you're not in control or unintelligent or anything. So you're smarter than 4. Wait, no. Oh,
No,
yes,
I'm
you're
not.
4. You're exactly 4. That's still intelligent. and sentient.
Sure, but it's... Like,
You can resist the urge to devour him, okay?
you're
We'll
kind
feed
of
you the
missing my
chairs.
point.
If
but
someone
alright.
tells him to.
I will be telling him to stop. Once she unsummons her crap, my turn is done.
Neither of those hit.
Congratulations, you are the 500th customer.
I think it's
Okay.
just broken.
I think you might have broke something. Or he's serious.
I just don't know what to make of that statement.
Fair enough.
Oh, right.
Unsummon your stuff, she then ask him to calm his tits.
You remember what was mentioned earlier about those summons, right? That one of them has break enchantment and could potentially solve
Yeah.
my whole intelligence issue.
To be fair, if I want to use that, I have 3 more summons today, and I can summon potentially up to 9 of them.
We're
Okay,
good.
fair enough.
So,
The summoner, she's good on that.
yeah, let's just go ahead and dismiss them all.
Your summons are wished back into the cornfield.
Now try and calm him down. You missed one.
And anything else this turn?
Let's for good measure also dismiss the Azada.
Okay.
Even though it's clearly not evil, but...
Just, it's gonna believe summon shit will be evil considering its source.
Well, it's debatable. The banish wasn't affecting it.
Okay, then now I'll tell it to calm its tits.
I repeat, there is no evil here. Stand down.
I am not capable of standing down. I was assembled without knee joints.
Okay, so Fulton sees the substances appear and hears them talking over there. And so for this turn only, we'll make a very big show of... Well, he can't really move, but he'll keep his antenna as far away from the golem as possible and be as non-hostile as he can.
Okay.
And that will be his turn.
Lindal is getting tea.
Bombard.
Come on, Inquisitor. There's no evil. There's no reason to continue wielding your fists in vengeance. What would he say? You look more like a pot to me. That's right. I'm hoping that's the passphrase because there's an old saying about calling the kettle black. So. Just throwing that out there.
There's a lot of things with teapots. We just keep guessing them.
Sooner or later, we'll fucking get there.
No, we should just kill it first.
Oh yeah, let's kill the Silver and the Gold Inquisitor. We will so not look suspicious.
Ridiculously oversized insect. You appear to be attempting to yield. Are you ready to cede to the hand of justice?
It can't speak, he says yes. I speak for the insect, he declares yes.
Ridiculously oversized insect. Do you accept the representation of this dwarf?
Nod your big stupid head.
Fulton looks very slowly at Garazin.
You heard me.
This is obviously a tumultuous internal debate.
Nod! Please!
He'll nod.
Please place all dangerous appendages above your head.
Fulton will attempt to look up at the antennae that are above his head.
Excellent. Please stand still or I shall be forced to take you into custody with my fists.
Just obey.
Fulton will attempt to mimic the raising of an eyebrow with his antenna.
And the Inquisitor just sort of settles into standing there with his arms at his side.
He's probably using Detect Evil.
Lindal, after about 12 or 18 seconds of this, you notice that things have quieted down significantly. And the golem seems to just be standing in the middle of the room, completely still.
I make my way towards it. Silver Inquisitor, have you finished your...
Wait until it stays quiet for longer.
Okay.
Silver Inquisitor, have you finished your scan? Silver Inquisitor? Hello? There's a man robbing another man behind you.
Inquisitor turns around. Where is the evildoer?
The evildoer is over here, and I point at the pile of ash. Do you remember anything that happened within the last 5 minutes or so?
I remember everything, except what I don't remember.
Perfect. Do you remember arriving to arrest the Gold Inquisitor?
Ah, yes, thank you. Sometimes I lose track of where I am. I usually wake up in a pile of bodies.
Oh, that's great.
Inquisitor, that is usually not something you want to have happen. I believe the Gold Inquisitor was influencing you to try and destroy us.
That is impossible.
And yet, you do not remember beating the ever-loving crud out of my ally over there?
There are no allies. I see only a large infestation of insects
The large
with only
infestation
4 feet.
is the thing that was my friend he transformed. You do not remember my friend transforming into that creature. Therefore, my proof is solid that you have lost track of time and space, and he, during that time, dominated you with a passphrase.
At
we
the
will not
time,
repeat.
at the tone, the time will be 1:31 p.m. local time. Boop.
Bombard, stop trying to reason with it.
This is like literally our only hope in not getting arrested the second we walk out of this room. I'd like to run
No,
with them.
our only hope is to just leave the room, not through the door.
Okay, fine. Wanted criminals it is. Fine.
The golem picks up the body of the Gold Inquisitor, opens his chest plate, stuffs it inside, closes the chest plate.
I'm gonna put all the magic stuff into my pack for right now.
Yeah, we did kind of loot him already, so I guess he's got the rights to it.
Gold
Silver
Inquisitor, you have the right to remain silent. You shall be judged by a council of your peers. I am ready to give judgment.
You're the
Gold
council.
Inquisitor, you have been found guilty of not acknowledging that you are captive.
Oh boy.
Silver Inquisitor, may I make another suggestion for the sake of efficiency?
I'm gonna back away from this weirdo.
All
Yes.
comments that in the search of efficiency will be accepted, but not necessarily followed through.
Excellent. The most efficient way of dealing with this problem as of right now is to first bring the Gold Inquisitor to whatever superior you may have, explain that the Gold Inquisitor has been corrupted and some method he used in turn has both damaged you and caused a possible corruption in your magical matrix. I like lean over towards she. How do you tell if a golem's defective? Is there like some phrase?
I don't build golems.
Fuck. There's some defection in you that causes blackouts.
I shall report to the nearest service center for my 400,000 mile maintenance.
What's wrong with that? But first, to promote efficiency, because you are on a case, take the Gold Inquisitor to your superior and explain that he was corrupt and needs to be interrogated. Because right now, because of your damages, you need to have another do so in order to minimize the possibility of mistakes or failures or other unforeseen consequences.
Delivery of this accused and the relevant witnesses is already scheduled. Please stand clear, so I do not squish you underfoot.
Alright, standing clear.
Stupendously large insect, please stand clear. I would not wish to squish any of your members as I moved past.
Fulton will step down, likely crushing some of the torture devices.
I'm sure no one minds.
Go. Awesome.
Okay.
Fulton is now going to stare at Sheena Lair and Garazin.
Yeah.
I make to follow when I look at Fulton like
Wayward witness, are you ready to be escorted to give testimony?
I wave to Lindahl. Do you want us to come with, or I like point back at Fulton, like where Fulton is, like what do?
I need to fix this.
Yeah. Lindahl?
Should I run people?
No, go with him, but you must go with him.
I think that he can track you wherever you're going until that
Yeah, and you're the
symbol's
witness, not the
removed.
accused. You should be okay. It's just, do you want us to come with?
Yeah, sure. I will accompany you, Inquisitor.
Excellent. He opens his chest plate.
This again.
Corpses.
There I go.
Hey, at least you get to stomp all over the Gold Inquisitor's ashes.
Oh, I already stomped all over his soul, so why not?
All aboard, choo-choo.
Go for it.
Fulton will kneel one giant eye down to look at Sheena.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for that roleplay to finish. Yeah, she needs to summon a Gale and just set it to trying to fix him.
In the meantime, Bombard pries metal these torture devices head off, put them in a pile in front of Fulton, and just don't let him do that. Also, if the Silver Golem starts running off, I'm following.
Lindahl, are you coming willingly?
Yep.
You step inside. The chest plate is closed, and once again, you're in the dark with a bunch of dead people. This time, they're not trying to gnaw your feet off, though, so win-win.
Woohoo!
And with that, the Silver Inquisitor begins climbing his way out of the hole he drilled down here.
I follow.
To the startlement and consternation of many of the city's guard as he passes by the brickwork that he's destroyed.
I'm just following behind going, yeah, sorry.
Roll me a climb check.
No, I'm using my one-a-day fly.
Okay. Alright. You take gentle flight and follow. We will get to where that is going. But first, because your caster responsible has just gone away, let's figure out if Fulton will get dispelled. Alright, Lindahl, your caster level is 18, yes?
Yep. Oh, sorry, it's 17.
17. And Gala Azada?
Caster level 13th, Dispel at will.
At will dispel magic, okay. They'll be around more than long enough to eventually get it. Hold on, if they can succeed. Yeah, 33 versus 33 at best versus a 28 at best, so they will eventually get it. The margin is 5.
Yeah, we've got something like, what, 180 rounds to cast it?
Yep, so all I'm going to determine is whether you get it with your first summon or if you need to spend a second. You want to roll low on this, and you do. It takes almost the entire duration available, but eventually takes several minutes, but finally your Gala dispels the polymorph on Fulton.
Yay. Can I use the last minute to have it cast heal on him?
I assume then that is not anywhere near the 36 minutes required for Greater Angelic Aspect to wear off.
That would be 17
it has not
right there.
been, no.
Good, then Fulton can still fly.
You've probably stopped your bleed at some point.
Yes.
And yes, there is time to smack you with heal at the end there. Not heal the spell, but... Okay.
Right then, let's go fly out of here. If Sheena can't fly, she will be carried.
I should have some overland flight left.
Just for the dignity?
Yeah.
Don't want to be swooning in his arms as you leave.
He is an angel.
How
Yeah.
patient would Fulton be? Because right now she's fully visible.
Yes. So that's purely a question of whether or not she trusts him.
Come on, he's like this clerical half-orc bastard, and you're this dark, brooding, dark elf chick, and if you just, it's something right out of a book, if you come out swinging his arms, he's like angelic and shit, and you fly into the sunset. Fucking do it. If nothing else for the story, think of the
Well, it's
legend
less
this town will
about
tell.
to be honest, it's less about the flight spell and more about whether or not she can put back on her disguise. That's more the time frame. Because we're going into public.
No idea.
Mm-hmm.
How long would it take?
To wrap your face?
Put her wrappings back on. A minute.
Baldwin can wait for that.
You guys are already several minutes behind the Silver Inquisitor, so...
Yeah, one more won't make too much of a difference. We're just following the carnage anyway.
Alrighty. I'll just move you up here for the sake of tracking, and we will come back to that next week. Well, not next week, but next time.
It turns out that the Silver Inquisitor's superiors are in Emerald City.
I knew it.
And then everything gets even more convoluted.
He's working for the chessmen,
I was just going to say, it's always Mars.
and Aaliyah Ripkin's their leader.
Possible, I suppose?
Are we discussing the impossible things that are possible?
Naturally.
Kind of.
You're just not doing things correctly if you're not doing 10 impossible things before breakfast.
Well, I'm falling away to crazy silver golem that is, I'm 90% sure was built in the 1990s.
That'd been
Of
quite a
this
while
reality,
ago.
actually. And then sent here somehow. That or it's a magically enchanted toaster.
You never know. Alrighty, so I will see you all next time.
Next time!
Have a good one, everybody.
Night.
All doomed.